Welcome to the Historian Forever workflow session. I am Denise Beiswinger, an ambassador with Forever. There are many different ways to manage and organize your photos. You need to pick a method that works best for you. There is no right or wrong way. Just like 3 plus 6 equals 9, so does 4 plus 5. You can always adjust your workflow as you become more comfortable or learn tips from others. I continue to refine my workflow between Forever Storage and Historian, the desktop software. For pictures I take with my camera, I load directly into Historian. I have used Historian for as long as it has been around. For my photos and videos taken with my phone, my workflow is to upload to my Forever Storage account first, and then transfer to Historian. If I plan to use Historian to curate and mix with camera files, I tag the photos with a specific tag in Forever to note that I'm working on them in Historian. So let's take a look. So I've uploaded some pictures from my phone into my Forever account and put them in an album 000000 Christmas temp. And I just put the zeros in front. So it shows up at the top of my list because my albums are in alphabetical order. And so this just made it easier to find it quick for the demonstration. So I've uploaded a few photos. So it shows 7. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the first one and shift click on the last one. And go ahead and add tag. And again, the temp I use 000 temp to Historian. Again, that's just so the tag shows up at the top of my list if I'm looking at my tags list. So I'm going to go ahead and click add tag. So now those are all tagged as ready to go to Historian. So I'm going to select the photos again. And I'm going to go up to the top menu. I'm going to click download. And with that download, I'm going to say yes, update metadata. And there's usually a message in the corner that my download request has been submitted and I'll receive a notice. I can go ahead and close out of this menu. And then if you look at the upper right, there's a little bell and it has a 1. So that tells me I have a new notification because I have notifications on. And go ahead and click and it says my download of 7 files with metadata is ready. And I do this because I often collect photos from family members through family and friends features. And so I put them all in this, usually collect them all together in an album before I take them to Historian. And I want to make sure that the metadata on those pictures, as well as mine, transfers out to Historian. It's just another safety check to ensure that that metadata, including the timestamp, which you cannot see in Forever Storage, although it's generally maintained, you can't see it. So I want to make sure that that comes along with my photos when I go to Historian. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, download. I'm going to save it. And I'm going to go to my File Explorer, and I'm going to go from Forever to Historian. That's the way I'm going. I'm going to go ahead and click save. And now if I go to these, wait, bear with me 1 second. Okay, I'm going to go to my Forever Historian file on my computer. And I'm going to open the zip file by double clicking. Click there, click on the Forever zip file. I just always let it default because it defaults to the same place. And now I'm ready to pull those in. And while you can go straight from Forever to Historian, I have found that I have every once in a while I'll encounter an issue with the dates not staying or something. So just to make sure, I just always go straight from Forever to my desktop or my hard drive and then pull them into Historian. So now I'm going to go into Historian, and we know how to get files. And I'm going to go again, they're pictures and they're going to be forever to historian. That's the direction I'm going. I'm going to import those photos. I'm going to go ahead and take off the tags that were there because that was a temp historian tag. And so I can go and look and go ahead and curate. So I know those are both my niece Kelly. I can drag it over there. She likes to play teacher or school. So I can go ahead and tell my story. Kelly loves to play school and received items to decorate her classroom. Go ahead and say that. So now I've kind of journaled, I've told the story on all of them. I can go ahead. I know this is my great niece, Ellie. And so I can drag it over and do all the tagging that way. And you'll learn more about this in other sessions that are addressing historian. So now that I have, let's say I'm done curating all my photos of what I'm going to do. And you can do a lot more. I could edit them, finish telling the stories, etc. But just for sake of time, I'm going to save that. And I tag them with forever when I'm getting ready to upload them and go back for today. Sorry. I need to go to my media library. There we are. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to highlight those photos again. I'm going to go find my forever tag and I'm going to drop them onto my forever tag. That means I'm getting ready to put them in forever. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to save them out. I'm going to share. And I'm going to share to file. Again, I could share straight to forever, but usually when I'm doing this, I'm doing, 50, 100 or, multiple hundreds photos at one time. And I just find it goes faster if I save them out to my hard drive or my computer first, and then take them into forever. So I'm going to share to file, and I'm going to find my file, which again, our folder. This time I'm going historian to forever. So I have that folder set up there. And again, it's the way my pictures are floating or flowing. So historian to forever, I'm going to say, okay. Then if I go back out to my file explorer and go to my pictures and find historian to forever folder, I should see these same 7 photos. Right? So before I upload them into my forever account, then that's what I'm ready to do. I'm going to go into my forever account, and I'm going to take them out and move them into the delete bin. And then I'm going to hit upload. And I'm going to go find those 7 files because now I've curated them. And this prevents, perhaps the duplicates that may arise. Because if you add tags, sometimes it doesn't recognize that as a duplicate. So I go ahead and select the 7 I want to upload. And now I'm uploading them back into forever storage. And you can do this by having them in albums, we're having them in just in your library. I find it easier if I'm doing a certain set or type of photos, birthday party, Christmas or whatever, it's easier just to put them straight into an album. So I'm going to say I'm done uploading them. And now they're there with all the new information. We should be able to pick and see Ellie's name and see that it's in forever. So that tag means I curated them in Historian and they are now back into forever. I go then back out to my Explorer. And since I know that they are already now in my forever account, I can delete them back out of my hard drive folder, Historian to Forever. And I didn't do this before, but once I pull them into Historian, I do delete them from the Forever to Historian folder. That way I'm not keeping unnecessary things on my desktop, but that just helps with the workflow. So then, of course, you want to, don't forget to go out to your recycle bin and right click and empty your recycle bin. That way you get rid of all those photos that are there as well. So, and depending upon whether, what the photos are, I have been keeping them still in Historian, but my vault's getting a little bit hard to manage. So I may sometimes go back into my Historian since now I know they are in forever and go ahead and delete them out of my Historian. But you can leave them there as well. So that's it. That's my workflow. I hope that you found this helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your ambassador or reach out to me and I'll try to help you. Share. All right. So thank you very much and have a great day.